Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. What in the heck? Is that a mosquito? Should be too cold for mosquitoes. Happy Wednesday. Hope y'all are doing well. Let's see who we got with us this morning. We have Mr. John Howard. Says good morning, all. I guess that's hump day is here. Another day of adventure. Hi ho, hi ho. Okay. Good morning, John. Darren Birds. Good morning, John. Good morning, Darren. Thank you for the thumbs up. We got a few of them going over there. Dave B's in the house. Good morning, Dave. Thank you for the thumbs up. Troy Pritchard. Good morning. Thank you for the thumbs up and happy hump day to you. I noticed that there was a few comments over there, not in StreamYard, but on YouTube. And it's like, this is being held for review. And then I read the comment and it just, like one of them, it was from George here. I'll get to it in a minute. It says, good morning, all you hump day viewers. And it held that for review. So I don't know what YouTube's on crack this morning or something. Mark Lindsay's here. Good morning, Mark. How you doing? Jim Sinicola. Good morning, sir. Gary Hammond is here. Good morning. Larry Galt. Good morning. Happy hump day to you. Paul Stewart is here. Good morning. Thumbs up, he says. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Rob Schuster's here this morning. Good morning, Rob. All right, Rob says, now that the time has changed, I can watch the show an hour later. Okay, I guess you guys don't change then. We got one last cookie. And Jack brought a friend out here. Let me give him a little camera time here. Jack's got his, oh, he's blocking him. Show him your little buddy there, Jack. He brought his get your squirrely. There's this little I'm calling him Squirrely for now until I come up with something better. But yeah, Jack brought his little friend with him today. Let's see. Mr. Steven Toronto's here. Good morning, Steven. Don't believe we've seen you in a while, but welcome back to the coffee sessions. Mr. Bill Hoffman says, good morning, David. Everyone, hump day is here. Last warm, nice day here. Rain tomorrow and much colder weather. Yeah, we're supposed to get, I don't know, probably not the same rain y'all are because, a good bit of distance between us, but we're getting some rain tomorrow about 3 p.m., according to Joanne. And said it'll be over with. It's just going to kind of blow through and get everything wet. And said it'd be done by 6, 7 o'clock at night. So, which, that's dark now. But anyhow, be glad to get that over with. I need to try to get this bowl back here finished today because I won't have to come in and out of the rain tomorrow. But been having a time with that. But I should be able to get the video finished up, I think, in time. Watching the news this morning, my local Channel 5 news, and they had this thing. It was in New York City, and there's this company now and I don't know how they pull this off. It's crazy. But they have this thing now where instead of an amusement ride, you can pay. You go up to the top of this. I forget what building it is, but I guess the only building that's taller is World Trade Center, World One or whatever, One Trade Center, whatever they call that now, Freedom Tower. It's the only one that's taller than this building. But anyway, you can go up there for a price, and which I wouldn't go up there. I wouldn't go up there if they paid me. I'm sure not going up there if I have to pay. But anyway, if you're a thrill seeker or you have some fears to conquer or something like that, you can go up in this building, go out onto you're way up there, way up there. You're so high up there, a good stiff breeze would blow you off of there. But anyway, you put on this harness, it's almost like a bungee thing, but it's not a bungee thing. It's just a big old rope, I guess. And you can walk to the edge and just lean over and hang on, let that thing hold you up. And I'm like, that would be a whole bunch of nope from me. But there's people up there doing it. And I don't know what they paid. I don't think they mentioned that in the segment, what they pay to do that. But man, there's no way I could do that. My fingernails would be permanently encased on the side of that building. I have, and I don't know how I got it. But I used to not be scared of heights, but something happened, and it was just like somebody flipped a switch, and I now do not like heights at all. Like keeping my feet on the ground. I gotta get a little shot of Jack here. He's having a little. Oh, I can't see it good. Let's see if I can move the camera. There he is, playing with his little squirrely buddy. Well, he stopped now. He was kind of chewing on him. But you getting him all wet and gushy, Jack? Doesn't take much to make some folks happy or some puppies happy, does it? Doesn't take much. Yeah, he'll probably have that thing in shreds by the time the coffee sessions is over. He hadn't really played with it much. It's he hadn't really cared that much about it, but he got ready to bring it out here. So yeah, he's gonna have that thing all. That may be the first and last time y'all see Squirrely, because he may he may be tearing that thing up here for a long, which is okay. It's his, As much as they cost, I do like them to last more than a day or two. But we'll see. All right, let's see. Kevin L. snuck in here. Good morning, Kevin. Appreciate the thumbs up. Darren says, in Toronto, they do that up in the CN Tower. I don't know how tall that is, but anything taller than 6 feet to me is up there. I do okay climbing up a ladder as long as I don't look down. If I'm climbing up a ladder, like clean out the gutters or something, I'm okay with that. But I can't get up on the roof anymore to do it. I used to. I get dizzy. I can't hardly walk just on the regular ground anymore. Sometimes I'll have a dizzy spell. You get up too fast. I guess it's an old man thing. Yeah. I don't need any good drugs. I can just stand up quick and have a buzz. But anyway, the joys of getting old. On a sad note, we had, I don't know if it's made the national news or not. It may have. But we had, and I say we, I'm talking McDonough, right here in Henry County, but more specifically in my little town of McDonough. Had some jerk, I don't know, this police officer was called out to, I guess, a domestic dispute. And I haven't watched the body camera or anything. I think they're showing it now. But anyway, he was shot, the police officer. So they've had a, be on the lookout thing for this dude. They know his name. They know the car. Or there's two different vehicles they think he might be in. They know the license plate numbers of each of those. and they're looking for him. But I figure he must be long gone probably from Georgia. I don't know. But anyway, that guy's been in critical condition in the hospital, and I guess he passed away last night. So, or maybe it was sometime yesterday. But anyway, that's not good. Too many cops get. Everybody raises Cain with the cops and want to protest and loot and rob and all that kind of stuff when somebody gets shot by a cop. But to me, go ahead and if you're a cop, go ahead and shoot them. Go ahead and shoot them. They're no good. I mean, I know it's all innocent until proven guilty and stuff. If you catch them red-handed, just go ahead and shoot them. Let's clean this stuff up. It's just, they make it where the cops are so got their hands tied. They have to go through all these steps before they, at the last minute, and by then it's too late. Now their life's in danger. So I don't know. I'm all pro cop. If you don't know that, so I just hate to see. And this guy had been in law enforcement for like 17 years, so he'd been around. Anyway, that's the bad news of the day. Let me give him another little shot here, Jax. Look at him. Oh, let's all hear it now. Oh, Jack got it. I guess little Squirrely done wore him out. Just that little bit of fussing, but yeah, maybe that thing will last a day or two. You like old Squirrely, Jack? Yeah, he likes it. Let's see, I'm missing some comments here. Leo Stager's here. Good morning, Leo. I'll try to watch today. Darn work keeps getting in the way. Well, you should just quit. I mean, come on. How much money do you have to make? You can't take it with you. Just quit. Mark Lindsay says the Stratosphere Casino in Las Vegas has thrill rides on the roof. It's 1,150 feet high, tallest freestanding observation tower in the U.S. All right, maybe I'll get to see it one day from the ground, looking, because I won't be seeing it from up there. Thomas Graham's here. Good morning, Thomas. Larry says his wife and him did that the first year it was built. Wow. All right. Not for me. Good Lord wanted me up that high. He'd give me wings, I think. I do not need to get up that high. I don't even like to fly anymore. Of course, that's a whole nother reason for that. But let's see. Bart Bixel's here. Good morning, Bart. Happy hump day to you, sir. And thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, Leo says, work is paying for all my shop toys. All right, well, I guess you got it then. Because you got to have shop toys. I just thought of something I was going to say now. I forgot what it was. Must not have been important, which pretty much anything I say isn't that important. But I'll think of it again here in a minute. Oh, I know what it was. It was about StreamYard. I came out here this morning, and it had a little new thing by it, but that doesn't really mean anything. It might have been there for months, and I'm just now seeing it. But, every morning when I come out here, I have to make sure this microphone is working right. So I go into the settings. And this morning, like I said, it may have been there, but I don't remember seeing it. I think it may be fairly new. But this morning in the settings thing, there's a thing that says hotkeys, and it had a little new thing. It had a little box that said new to catch my attention. So I'm thinking that maybe it is fairly new. But anyway, I clicked on it, and it's pretty cool because they now have hotkeys set up that you can use with StreamYard, which now means you can set those up if you have an Elgato Stream Deck, which I do. Of course, I use it in the house and not out here. But I'm thinking, I remember, StreamYard's only been around for, I don't know, a couple of years or so. And in 2000, at the end of 2019, I think it was around August when I signed up with them. Every Sunday they do what they call their StreamYard Town Hall, and it's basically a live stream with the two founders of StreamYard. I can't even think of their name. Dan something, and what's the other one's name? Gabe? No, that don't sound right. I don't know. Whatever his name is, I can't remember it. But I used to watch those every Sunday. I would watch because I always wanted to see what new things they'd come up with, and they would. The whole purpose of their town hall is to find out what people that are doing live streams, what features they'd like to see, all this kind of stuff. Sometimes they do little giveaways on there and stuff. And I used to watch them every Sunday. But then it got to the point where I'm like, well, the changes they're making, it's still a great program. And it's probably, I have to say, I think it's probably the easiest streaming stuff to use, obviously, because this idiot can do it. But it seemed like the features and stuff they were adding were great, but they really weren't something I'm going to do because, for the kind of stream I do, as you see, it's just me. I'm not switching a lot of stuff. I'm not, a lot of the things just really didn't make any difference to me whether they did them or not. But I remember after I hadn't been signed on with StreamYard for very long, and I remember, I want to say that guy's name is Gabe. Is it Gabe? That just doesn't sound right. I'm gonna call him Gabe because I don't know whether that's his name or not. I'm gonna call him Gabe. But anyway, he posted a picture on Facebook of an Elgato Stream Deck. And at the time, I didn't even know what one of those was. But he was posting it on Facebook and social media. And Gage, thank you, Mark. Gage. I knew I was close. Gabe, Gage. Yeah, Gage. That's right. But anyway, so I got all excited when I saw him post that Elgato Stream Deck. And I went on, and they sell like I think a 6-button or 8-button. Real small one. Then they sell like a, 15-button or something. Well, I went whole hog. I bought the 32-button thing, and not realizing that with the 32 buttons on a thing, you can do multiple pages. So you can really, even if you have one that's only got 8 buttons, you can have way more than 8 things. And I didn't realize that. So I thought, well, if I'm going big. I bought the 32-button one. And now I've had it for 2 years, and I've used it for a few things, but it's still, I wasn't able to use it with StreamYard. And so now it looks like, and I see Mark said something about StreamYard works with a stream. Well, you could use a Stream Deck kind of sort of to do certain things, but now they didn't have the hotkey things before. And now if you go to where it says camera mic and click on that, and then you see your settings, it says general, camera, audio, green screen, guest. Now the last thing on that list is hotkeys. And when you click on that, it's got a whole bunch of different, and some of them aren't set. You know, it's kind of like Mach 3, the way you set up your keys to move the machine and stuff. So I've set a few of them up already when I was out here this morning. But yeah, there's still some thing. I came out here a while ago and I was looking to see if there's a way to switch cameras if you have multiple cameras set up, and I don't see that. So I wish they had a hotkey for that, because anytime you have a hotkey, then you can set the hotkey up on the Elgato Stream Deck. So yes, I think you could use a Stream Deck with StreamYard now. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. What are we talking about here? Dave says he's a tad late. I have a day of blowing and burning leaves. Probably do this 6 times. Jax loves the leaves. I don't burn mine. In fact, last year, I bought one of those. It's not in here. It's in my storage building over here. But I bought one of those, and I don't even remember the brand. I think it's a Works, WORX. But it's one of those things you just put a little cheap metal stand, and it's not really that great, but it works great. It's cheap plastic, and it's basically got a motor in it where you hook a couple of the strings like you do on a weed whacker, and you just rake your leaves up, grab a big pile of them, jump them in there, and it shreds them. So it's a leaf shredder. And so that's what I do with mine. I wait. I haven't done anything. My neighbors are probably going, man, when is he going to clean up those leaves? But there's all kinds of them still in the trees. I wait until they're all off there. I'm only going to do it once. So I will go around and set that thing up. I did that for where I was going to put my garden last year. And of course, we all know how that worked out. But yeah, those things will shred up a bunch of leaves in just a little bit. And it's good for it's good for the ground. Probably better for the ground than burning them is for the air. So, but all right, let's see. I'm missing some comments here. Let me get caught up. There's a building in Dubai, 2,550 feet tall with all glass lookout at the top. I went to the lookout, but was surrounded by glass. See, even that freaks me out. Years ago, and this is before I didn't even realize that I was, all of a sudden that switch had been flipped and I didn't like heights now. But I went to, at the time, there wasn't no such thing as the Atlanta Aquarium. It was, you wanted to go see a nice aquarium, you had to go to Chattanooga. So loaded up the fam and took them to Chattanooga. We spent a week up there touring Lookout Mountain and all that kind of stuff. And of course, we went to the aquarium. Well, little did I know, when you go up the aquarium, you're walking up these steps. And it's not super high, it's not that big of a building. But again, I don't like heights. And it had glass walls. And I was like hugging the inside of where the stair. I just don't like getting out there. And I didn't used to be that way. When I was a kid, I used to climb on top of the garage and jump off and play Army and all that stuff. So I don't know what happened. Somebody flipped a switch, and now all of a sudden, old Dave don't like heights. But anyway, see, George says, I with Dave about being up high, standing still. However, in a small airplane like a Piper Cub, I can go thousands of feet. I would have no issue looking out at the earth below. Yeah, well, I think it's, and I don't know because I haven't been in a Piper Club, but just being in Piper Cub, not Club. It might be a Piper Club. I don't know. Uh, but because your feet are on something, you still feel like you're in something. Uh, and like planes and stuff. I used to love to fly. I don't like it now just because of all the crap you got to go through. You get filled up by TSA and all the security crap and stuff. So it's just such a hassle. I don't even want to fly. But the actual part of flying on the plane, that's still pretty cool. I like that. Just don't like all the other hassle that goes with it. Bart Bixel says he stands corrected. The needle is 605 feet. He must have put a comment somewhere up here somewhere. Oh, here's one. I have the Space Needle fairly close by a half inch, and change feet is high enough. What? Oh, fairly close by 500 and change. Okay, I see what he's saying now. They do, Mark. They do have a screen share thing, so you can automate that. But they don't have. Well, no, they. When you're talking about switching cameras, they have. Of course, you're like me. You don't have guests either. But they have it where if you can, and I can't show you because when I click on these, nothing changes because I'm the only one here. But you know how you can make yourself big and the other people small or vice versa. That part's automated. But if you've got, like here, I've got two cameras. I've got this one right here, the webcam pointing at me, and then I got the jack cam. I don't see a way to change that. At least from what I'm looking at, I didn't see anything. But you can change the layouts, is what they call that other thing. So if you have a guest or something like that, you could now automate that with buttons, which is pretty cool. Let's see. 22 oak trees just in the front yard. I never have counted my trees. I'm not sure I could count that high because I'm surrounded by trees. There's a bunch of, my front yard is fairly open, but there's hardly any part of the day when there's not something in the shade because of there's trees in between me and my goofy neighbors over here. On the other side, there's really tall trees on the fence row from where the baseball field is. And then of course when you get in the back here, my whole back, I don't really have a backyard. It's woods basically. So I haven't ever tried to count them. I know I bet I've got 50 trees just back here, not counting what goes down that fence row in the front. George says, I used to put leaves on my garden in the fall. Rot till the spring. Cheap fertilizer. Yeah, they may. And see, they decompose quicker if you use a shredder. That's why I got the shredder. That is why I got that little shredder. And it was cheap. I think it was like $100 or something. And works like a champ. It's basically a big weed whacker turned upside down and put inside a drum. So yeah, you know how to switch. Yeah, that's the way I am. See, I have to keep going down here and hit that mic thing, and then hit the camera thing, and do it to do that. And I don't like having, because let's see, it's 1, 2, really 4 clicks to go in, change it, and then get back out. I'd like for it to just be a button where I can, if you've got 3 different cameras set up to the same computer, you can toggle between the 3. But I don't see a way. If you find it, let me know, because I don't see a way to do it. Mark says he rakes with the lawnmower. That's that's how I used to do it before I bought that shredder. All right, I guess I'll get out of here. My my time is up. My assistant and his squirrely buddy is tired. Dennis wants to know, did YouTube block me this morning? It didn't block you, but your comment came through StreamYard just fine. But over there on YouTube, it came up with the little thing where it says this message is being held for review, and then it says show or hide. And it had it kind of faded out, but I could still read what your comment was. And in fact, let me go up here and see right up near the beginning. Yeah, it's just, you said, let's see, I'm pretty sure it came through here. Yeah, it's this one right here. No, wait a minute. Yeah, that's it. It says happy hump day, everyone. And you got the camel and the thumbs up. And for some reason, and it did the same thing with George. And George had one that pretty similar. He says, good morning, all you hump day viewers. And like I said, YouTube's on crack this morning or something. I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyway, let's get this hump day going. And we'll maybe come back tomorrow. We'll see. Y'all have a good one. Be safe out there. And if we do make it back for tomorrow, it'll be number 430. And also, it's Veterans Day tomorrow. So we'll see y'all. Everybody have a good one.